Well, hello and welcome to Nevermore Park, where Guiseley will be hoping they can get back to winning ways. They suffered a 3-1 defeat at the hands of Huddersfield on Saturday. But it's a very good performance, it has to be said, by the Lions, while Barnsley will be hoping they can maintain their winning start to pre-season. A 1-0 victory against Stalybridge Celtic is what they had on Saturday. Well, going through the teams then, in net for Guiseley, it's Steve Drench, and the outfield players are Ryan Toulson, Danny Lowe, Will Hatfield, the captain, Adam Lockwood, Jake Lawler, Wayne Brooksby, Danny Boschel, Adam Boys, Nicky Boschel and Gavin Rovery. The substitutions for Guiseley: Jordan Hendry, Joel Thompson, Luke Porritt, Rob Atkinson, Liam Dickinson, Danny Hall, Tom Stewart, Kelvin Blue, Rory Balding and Aaron Fell. For Barnsley, the starting 11, these sides will be changing during the second half. The starting 11 though for now: in net, Adam Davis, and it's George Williams, Mark Roberts, Lewin Nyatanga, George Smith, Josh Scowen, George Maris, Connor Wilkinson, Sam Winnell, Marley Watkins and Alfie Mawson. The substitutions bench for Barnsley include Matty Templeton, Cameron Scott, Christian Dibble, Brad Abbott, Bailey Goodall, Jack Cowgill and Ben Dredden. Well, we are here then at Nevermore Park, and there will be some people being caught out. It's a 7 o'clock kick-off, an unusual time for sure, but plenty of people here at Nevermore Park ready for tonight's game. And I'm Tom Feeney, joining me is Chris Bell. Chris, good game for Guiseley tonight.
Yeah, hopefully so. You know, it's one that they'll be looking to put in a much better performance, or get a much better result at least than we did against Huddersfield on Saturday. You know, he's gone with a more experienced side, do we say. You know, on Saturday we had the likes of John Hendry and Joel Thompson in the starting lineup. We haven't got that today. We've brought in Ryan Toulson and Jake Lawler, more experienced seniors at the club, so you can tell that he's seen this as against League One opposition. This is a proper chance for what you class as the core of that squad probably for next season to almost embarrass them, because as you say, it's a strong team that Barnsley have put out. You would expect though from Guys' perspective that as I say, they've got this chance to get what will be a very good win in pre-season.
Brooksby on the ball now, he gets it in Nyatanga with a good clearance away, but Guiseley are going to have another chance here to get the ball in. It's Brooksby, whips it in, it's a deep ball, he's aiming it at the keeper just under a bit of pressure there by Adam Boys. He does really well though, Adam Davis, make sure he gets both hands on the ball, but do really well to close him down. Scowen just aims it down the centre to Maris, and it's a little through ball. The flag doesn't go up, and well, the Guiseley defence really thought that flag should have gone up. It ended up with Sam Winnell, a prolific striker in League One last season, with a good effort there. Williams to Scowen. Williams, who likes to get forward from that full-back position, get into the attacking positions, and it's a nice turn, and Drench has made a very good save there. Low to take this throw, and then he'll take it short. Rovery, little through ball, and he just thought he'd find Danny Lowe there, just cut out very well. Lawler hits it forward, it aims it for the area, it falls to Adam Boys, it has a shot on goal and it just goes over the top of the bar. A really good effort there by Adam Boys, sat up for him very nicely, has a cool crisp strike there just over the bar. It remains Guiseley 0, Barnsley 0.
Making over on the touchline, the dugout.
Rover on the ball now. It looks like he was going to try and cut it in. Instead, he finds Danny Lowe. Lowe gets it in, aiming for Adam Boys. Boys on the volley, and just not enough power on that. It fell really nicely for him. It looked like he was going to get a good connection on that. In the end, well, Field's got options. Little chip through ball. Gavin Rovery in the area, cuts it back. Nicky Boschel has a shot and it just goes wide. That was a brilliant move there by Guiseley. They opened Barnsley up. Now about 25 yards out, and he delivers a run, and well, it's been given as a free kick there. I've got to be honest, I wasn't sure if there was any contact there. It looked like he saw the leg was out, the leg was put back in, and he just went down. And it's going to be taken, it's just going to go wide there. And it's an interesting move there, because Maris and Smith were talking to him.
It will be for Guiseley altogether.
Hatfield, lovely crossfield pass. Brooksby takes it well, gets the ball in, and it's just going to go past the head of Adam Boys. He just manoeuvred himself round. It looked like it was going to be a free header, it was going to be a tap in for 1-0. Smith to Abbott, back to Smith. And Guiseley going to get the ball back. But at half-time, it has to be said, a very effective 45 minutes for both Guiseley and Barnsley. At half-time, it is 0-0 here at Nevermore Park. Both sides have had their opportunities. Adam Boys with a great effort about 15 minutes in. Sam Winnell had a chance of his own as well. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed this game of football. It doesn't feel like a pre-season game, both sides creating chances, but we'll have to wait and see just how the flow of the second half is when there's so many substitutions. Sometimes that can be affected. But at half-time, it's Guiseley 0, Barnsley 0. Well, both sides then getting ready for the kick-off of the second half, and as we predicted, many changes during...
No changes, in other words, you mean, Tom?
Well, we predicted many changes, one change for both sides, and so we are... well, we've got that wrong. The 60th minute from onwards, then it could get a bit complicated. There's going to be players that are coming on with no numbers. There's going to be more than one player coming on with no numbers, so we'll do our best. But both sides then getting ready for the second half, and there's only that one change. It's Gavin Rovery who's coming off for Luke Porritt. And Luke Porritt, I know a lot of fans I was speaking to after the match on Saturday gave him the man of the match. That first 45 minutes, the way Brooksby and Boys put pressure on. Lawler doesn't get enough on it. Steve Drench just got a touch there, and I was a bit worried there that a penalty might have been given. The whistle was blown. Right, so here we go then. The first of the trialists to get their chance. It's Nicky Boschel who comes off, and Rory Boulding, who has had many a spell in Scottish football.
And English. He's had many a spell at many a club, really.
He was at Livingston last season. Quite a prolific spell at Livingston. The time before that, his previous spell, he did only make the one appearance. But Rory Boulding then coming on for guys, and a good opportunity for him. So Adam Lockwood then, the captain, who is coming off. Right, so you've got Danny Hall. Danny Hall is definitely on. Liam Dickinson has come on for Adam Boys, and so comes on the another trialist in Rob Atkinson. And Atkinson, who is a former Barnsley player, someone who played at the Accrington Stanley. You'd expect that he'd know Will Hatfield from the time at Accrington then, and not sure what's going on with the shirt numbers on it.
I was going to say, we're back to how we were on Saturday. We've got two number 17s in Danny Hall, who's just come on, and Rory Boulding, who's come on a few minutes before as well, both wearing number 17. I've got to say,
is 17 a lucky number for Guiseley? Two 17s in both games here. I'm starting to wonder, but...
What will be interesting to see for the remainder of this game is obviously we've now got two centre-halves who, let's face it, have never played together in the form of Rob Atkinson and Danny Hall. As I said before, in the first half, it's good to see Danny Hall getting some game time. He's had that layoff with injury. He'll be looking to get his fitness back. And Rob Atkinson, you know, he's 28, he's not particularly old, but he's full of league experience.
That amount of athleticism already is very good to see. I'm not sure why free kick wasn't given there. That looked like a clear foul. Luke Porritt, can he take advantage? He makes the run, he has a shot. Goalkeeper saves. He was appealing for a corner. No, it's going to be a throw-in actually. I was going to say the ball was kicked out of play. I was wondering if there was maybe a little bit of contact beforehand, and Guiseley have got the ball in a very good position here. It's Mumbaje. He has a shot on goal and it's just gone wide. And Mumbaje, he's had two games. He's nearly scored on both occasions there. It's set up very nicely for him. Mumbaje, really good flick header, trying to find Boulding. Roberts just unable to clear. And so there we go then at full time. It's Guiseley 0, Barnsley 0 here at Nevermore Park. Both sides will be very pleased with a very productive game of football. Played in the right spirit, a very entertaining match. The fans can leave happy, the managers can leave happy. It looks like there have been no big injuries, but there will be a case, potentially Sam Winnell, he came off, and Liam Dickinson, who will be leaving with an ice pack on his leg. We'll have to be talking to Mark Bauer after that to see what happened there. But all in all, a very good game of football. I think that's what pre-season should be all about, just an entertaining game.